Hey, what's up, baby?
Hey, how you doing?
It's the cold opening of my Star Wars life.
Ooh, it's frigid.
Is it frigid?
It's frigid. It's very cold.
I can warm you up, baby.
Oh,
I can warm you
like
up.
a tauntaun.
I can warm you a tauntaun. What are those tauntaun noises? I feel gross. I don't know why I feel gross.
I need an adult.
Gross. This is my Star Wars life. We did an episode last week, and there was sound issues, so we're hoping sound works on this one. And
Or don't.
Yeah, because the tauntaun noise is a little weird. Yeah, a little weird.
I made it past the first marker. I'll be all right.
To me, they always sound like always running. As a kid, that's how I used to play with my tauntaun, because that's what I thought they said.
Oh,
I didn't think they were this like because he was always running. If you listen to it, I feel like he's just bitching. Always running.
I just heard, and then the probe droid going, like that's what I heard.
And it's not friendly, whatever it is. I'm
No.
like, how do you know it's not friendly? What's it saying? Fuck these guys. I'm
a droid. This is cold. I'm a droid. This is cold. There they are. Can I go?
Right. I don't. So, this week we go back over a little bit of Obi Wan that we missed last week that we couldn't hear. We talked Star Wars Celebration and our thoughts of what's going to happen in it. We talked some Mandalorian casting news. What else did we talk about?
Toys, books,
the whole thing. We find out how many times Shakespeare said the word Sith, which is weird.
and Klingons.
Yes!
No.
Kapla.
I unfriend you.
Sad face. Sad face. So watch the show.
You're listening to the Mobcast Network.
Welcome to My Star Wars Life, a look at news, reviews, and other happenings from a galaxy far, far away. Here are your hosts, Scotty and JD.
Welcome to My Star Wars Life. Me actually kind of wanting to do that one for a minute.
I was waiting for the shout, and then you started slow, and you tricked me. I just pulled my back out.
Ooh. I'm gonna call victory. Victory.
Am I about to get promotion via?
We'll call Scotty Youngling Slayer 2000.
I'm your Native American pop culture spirit guide, and I'm joined by the broken Jedi Master.
I'm a cloak. Just JD, by the way. Spelled JD.
The man who puts men into Mendos, the Larry David of Tatooine, Shmi, and Kohos, and James. We've said that one.
Oh,
James J. Bullock.
Yep.
Drew is on assignment. He just flew back from Detroit.
he's not on our assignment though.
Yeah, he's
although
on,
that would have been awesome. Like he's on
yeah.
assignment.
He's off doing bounties.
He's off doing. However, we still have producer Gellman over here.
Hello there.
Yay!
Woo-hoo!
So I know the six fans that watch the show were really excited to find out what we were going to talk about Obi Wan and how we felt about Obi Wan. We recorded a whole episode about Obi Wan.
We did,
and the Sith or the dark side of the Force or something happened, and we looked great. There was no audio.
Yeah.
So we're gonna recap some of that and today, and then add some other shit to it.
I just figured maybe the editor wasn't strong enough in the Force to unlock the holocron.
I must have been like that because I sure as hell couldn't figure out where the hell that.
Yeah.
My Force senses were not working. Not working at all. So Obi-Wan trailer hit 2 weeks ago, and it looks amazing, even if the Grand Inquisitor and the Fifth Brother look wrong.
You know what it reminded me of?
What?
And we didn't talk about this last time, but that like their look.
Right.
Do you remember when like it was the 90s, early 2000s when they would take a panoramic view and morph it to the different aspect ratios?
Right.
Like their heads. It's only part of the show.
Right.
Look like it's been formatted to fit your screen.
Yeah, kind of just a little off. Before I forget this, we just started the show. And I need to go back because I forgot.
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
I forgot things. So if you
Oh yeah.
if you listen to the show, you can listen to like and rate us on any fine podcast app or wherever podcasts are available. We're on everything. You can check us out on Facebook at facebook.com My Star Wars Life. And if you want to see us on YouTube, it's youtube.com Mopcast Network. You can see our smiling faces and hear our voices, hopefully. And we can all make that work.
One of the two ain't bad though.
That's
So,
true. That's true. That's
Even
one
if
of
you
the
just
two.
watch us miming an episode.
So, yeah, and you just insert your own words. That's that
MST3K this
You know-
stuff.
you know-
Let's go.
Yeah, well, if we ever do a Patreon, I think because I still have the video, I think you and I should just dub it.
Yeah.
Try to remember what we're trying to figure out what we're saying because that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
I'm also doing starting a new show April 5th called Tuesdays with Scotty. And so that's coming out. It's gonna be me talking about whatever the hell I want to talk about, literally whatever the hell I want to talk about. So it's more so than this show or the other show. But so we've had some. We've recorded 3 so far, and we've had some really interesting guests. We've got more interesting guests on the way. So it's a different kind of show. And I'm very proud of it. I've started editing the first one, and it's like crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm having fun. It's just real fun. I mean, I have fun doing all the shows, but this one and Cult Movie are a little streamlined. They have their own kind of flavor. This has a like a Guy Fieri kind of flavor to it.
So it's Flavor Town.
It's Flavor Town, the
Okay.
podcast.
Flavor Town.
What
Man,
it
I'm
is.
pretty sure that gets you sued if you told it.
Yeah, he would. He definitely would. Or he can just come on the show.
Yeah, that
That'd
would be great.
I'll take him.
Can I sit on the couch and watch that one?
Absolutely. You can sit there and co-host that
Okay.
one.
I would just if Guy Fieri shows up, I'm like, dude.
Totally into it. So again, we saw the Obi Wan trailer 2 weeks ago, and minus those 2 little quibbles, I thought it looked awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are planning. We're gonna do Mando Mondays with Obi Wan. So
Obi Wan days.
We're gonna
Obi-Wan
do
days.
Obi-Wan bingo.
So that'll start the Monday after it airs.
Because it's hitting on Wednesdays or Thursdays this time.
It's gonna be
the 25th.
Wednesdays.
With 25th.
So
and
that's
so
the
yeah.
Wednesday.
So like the 31st is when we do it. So Memorial Day.
Okay.
Because so it's like right after MobiCon weekend. So
Yeah. Yeah, because it's
we
the
might
it's the same week.
honestly.
that
I
Star
may
Wars
put this in as a
Celebration
panel
as
for
well.
MobiCon to do it live. The first one in my live at MobiCon.
I mean,
I'll see if I can talk to Martha about it. See if we can get because if we could air it and then do it,
yeah.
that
Yeah.
would be fun. I have to talk to Martha about that. See if I can figure that out.
Gotcha.
But we're doing Cult Movie Live there,
Yeah.
so we got that one.
Because it's the same week as Celebration.
Right.
Uh,
Which we're not.
Yeah,
movie,
Did they say anything other than nah?
yeah, they just said nah. Okay.
yeah, they just
Yeah.
said
Well, and I'll talk about that too, because
because I also put in
apparently a lot of people did.
Yeah.
And every
Well, I
year,
mean, but it's yeah,
and it said, well, there's a lot of people, and we only had to pick a few. Part of the reason I think, and after talking to other fans, because they also limited the number of fan tables that they accepted and media passes. I mean, they really limited it. And I think part of it's because it's in California,
yeah.
and California's still treating COVID like it's 2020.
Gotcha.
So I've spoken to people who actually live there,
Right.
and that's not entirely true. It's mostly just how Celebration is handling things.
Okay. I've heard otherwise, but sure. I mean, but anyway,
Yeah, I've heard.
Of course. I don't know. Celebration probably tried treating it like it's like April 2022,
Yeah.
2020, and so it's like there's no vaccines or whatever,
Right.
but you have to show vaccine status to get in, and masks are required. And look, I'm not against mask or anything, but like I'm not flying my vaccine card because they want the real card. They don't need a picture, so I don't send I'll lose that thing.
Mine's
Yeah.
just in my wallet.
And so
Mine's in my wallet.
I don't ever take mine anywhere. I'm
But
afraid
see,
to
I'm
lose
used
it.
to like back in the day, I had to have my physical card on me.
Right.
So it's the same type of thing to me.
Right.
It's just like it's a piece of
I'm just
paper
scared I'm
that
gonna lose it.
if I wash my wallet one time, which
Then
I
it's-
have a
then it
habit of
becomes
doing,
an
I'm
issue.
screwed. But
See, I don't even know how to get a replacement.
I don't know.
See, I don't either. And so until I figure that out,
I guess I could go to Walmart and be like, "Do you have the records of when you did this?
oh,
Could I have a recopy?"
yeah, I did
please?
mine at the tribe, so they'd have it. They might have it.
Yeah, they'd probably. But
But it's okay. I'd rather do the local con anyway.
Yeah.
So we're doing the local con,
But-
and I'm also disappointed with like it took ReadPop forever to announce guests. And
yeah,
announced
they
guests
just
as-
announced. They
yes.
just announced, and I don't think that they've announced the full guest slate.
No,
either.
they always do it in waves, and the first wave is kind of
It's
meh.
because it's Ashley.
And so is Ahsoka. Ian McDermott, so
Ian
we get-
McDermott,
and
which-
Anthony Daniels.
and Anthony Daniels, which Ian
What? Anthony Daniels is going to a Star Wars?
I know,
con?
right?
What?
Right.
Ian
That's
McDermott,
crazy.
Ian McDermott at Star Wars Celebration, what?
Right. Ashley Eckstein at Star Wars Celebration. And so, however, that being said, I'm seeing them, the three of them, in Nashville next month.
Yeah.
In April.
Nice.
And
and
that's happening.
Yeah, I mean, also the ones that they haven't announced are the obvious ones. Obviously, Ewan's going to be there, and Hayden's going to be there.
Hayden will sign. Will Ewan sign?
Because they're gonna have an Obi-Wan panel. There's no way.
They're going to be there, but like, okay, so there's a difference of like showing up to Celebration, and then there's signings.
Signings, yeah.
And so the celebrities they've announced are signers.
Gotcha.
And so they're not just showing up to do a panel; they're signing stuff, and that's a big part of a con.
Yeah.
Hayden will sign because
Hayden loves the.
He's signed before. I don't think Ewan signs.
I don't know.
I don't think Ewan signs.
Honestly, though, I kind of like.
And then imagine how much Ewan would be.
Yeah, because he's big
Obi
time.
1000.
It might be, and I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I like Ewan McGregor. I mean, he's
do
done
too.
signings before, and I thought it was in the 500 range when he did that last private signing. That was like last year, maybe. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm trying
I
to
think it was
figure out.
One.
So, okay, just this is a weird. Sure. So based on the con we had here at G&G last week, right? I actually talked to the guest about how much they charge when they're doing autographs and things like that. So, and it's the same concept I'm thinking of back when I was a beer salesman.
Right.
Right. There are certain stores that, the company charges X amount for you to buy it, the cost versus how much they mark it up for retail.
Mhm.
And you have some stores that are like, here's its actual retail price, the MSRP, and they sell 6. Whereas you have some stores that are like, here it is, $1 over our cost, but I'm going to sell 400.
Right.
Right. So someone of Ewan McGregor's celebrity,
Mhm.
does he sell 100 at 500? Or does he try to go, I could do 1,000 at 300?
So part of this, okay, so in cons it works a little weirdly, but
Because it's also not up to them.
all right, so part of your price is actually crowd control.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not going to put Ewan at $40 because
Everybody will.
a billion people will come see him.
Right.
'Cause you can't control a billion people. Watching Caleb freak out over there.
Maybe he figured out.
Caleb did like kung fu over there.
Maybe he figured out how to control 1 billion people.
Did you figure out how to control
I had some caterpillars on me.
a caterpillar?
I had 2
Where did we get caterpillars in here?
from outside.
Okay.
Tis the season.
Tis the season for caterpillar. I watched him freak the fuck out. It was funny. Like he just like Michael Jackson. What? Yeah, it's what that was. I mean, it was.
If only the cameras were on me.
I'm surprised they weren't because I was like, I don't even know what that was. I saw it and he was just having as my grandmother put it, a conniption fit. He was just conniptioning all over the place.
Awkward. Please don't conniption on the soundboard.
But so part of it's crowd control. So you want to like so and they are some actors worth a premium. Some of them, and then in a lot of cons it works like they have an appearance fee
Right.
to show up at these cons. So it's whatever X amount it is. But that is shot from the convention by sales.
So I thought that was different. There's appearance fees and then there's guarantees.
It depends.
So some people take an appearance fee and then whatever else they make, they make.
Right.
But if you have like a guarantee, then it's however much I make in sales.
Right.
Oh, I didn't make my guarantee. The venue then owes them
Right. Exactly.
$100.
Right. Exactly. But if you go over the guarantee,
You're fine.
you're fine. You're covered.
And the venue's great.
The
The
venue's
venue's like,
great.
woohoo!
Yeah, and
We got 'em for free.
Right. That's usually how
Yeah.
a lot. That's kind of what they're shooting for.
Okay.
So most cons are shooting
Because I
for-
got a lot of talking this weekend. 'Cause
Right.
Our guests were great.
Well, you're just preparing for when you're signing stuff.
And I hope so, because like that's part of why this weekend was great. Is one of them was like, you should do this with us.
I think you'd be a good voice actor.
And so there's
I
a
think
class.
you're a fine actor.
I appreciate you. But there's a class next month that he wants to get me in that literally has connections to that world.
Cool.
So
it
was interesting to hear the stage. Wow, great actor. Forgot the terms.
Yeah.
Right.
But the backside.
Behind the scenes.
Anyway, go ahead. There it is. Thanks, Gellman.
But
So we have a Gellman.
so apparently last year was actually, according to a website I just looked up, I was trying to figure out Ewan McGregor's usual cost, but I couldn't find it.
Because he's not done them.
He's done one.
Wow.
He's done a signing, but he didn't do a con.
One
did he?
signing at a Celebrity Fan Fest last year.
Right. What was it?
It did. I couldn't find the cost.
I couldn't find the cost. Harrison's like $1,000 now.
I'm not surprised.
Me either. He's so grumpy he doesn't want to leave his house.
Yeah, he's like $1,000.
That's probably how
All
much
right,
he.
if I'm going
That's
out.
probably
I know
how
some
much
people
he
who
tells
went got
the
it-
conventions.
Well, it's not conventions. They'll do like. I only know this because I collect autographs, and I'll do this. I'll send like, and I'll do this for Celebration. There's people at Celebration I can't get to,
So,
but I know
melon.
services are going, so I'll send my cards off to the service, pay them a little fee,
Right.
and the cost of the autograph, and then they'll go get the autograph and send it back to me. But sometimes they do these services, especially during COVID. They did a lot of these where they arrange with celebrities like private in-house or have them come to their location or whatever,
Yeah.
and do a large signing just for the company. I mean, I've got 3 out right now. I've got 4 out right now from I like Official Picks. Shout out to Official Picks. I think they've done a lot for me, and they're a great service. But I've got they did Vanessa I'm Harris now voice actor. Yeah, her. Yeah, I can't think of her last name right now for some reason.
I can't read it.
Anyway, so
Mitchell?
Yeah, Marshall. Vanessa
Marshall.
I'm so tired. I read a game late last night. And my brain's not working. If you watch Cold Movie Cantina, you'll understand. So Vanessa Marshall, her, and then I've got the guy who plays her dad and the guy playing her mom from the the Bad Batch episodes.
Right.
I got all 3 of them. So I got made a Young Hera card, and I got made their cards, and then I've got Bill Burr still out.
Nice.
I'm waiting for Bill Burr to come in because I got Timothy Oliphant. It was the last one I got from him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. So, and then I've got a young Caleb Doom, and so I want Freddie Prinze Jr. on it. I'm kind of hoping like Freddie was doing an Official Picks signing, and then I held off because I was like thinking I was going to Celebration. They're in California, so I'm hoping that him and Sarah Michelle show up.
Yeah.
And the last time she did Orlando, and she was like 125, so I figure she's about 150, 175 now. I still pay that for a Seven Sister card.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't sign often, so I'll grab her.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I saw this clip yesterday of an episode of Buffy with she's talking to this guy, and I'm like, oh, that's Pedro.
Oh, is it?
Pedro's in an episode. Apparently, Danny's like, I remember that episode. He's an asshole. Apparently, he sleeps with Buffy and then just takes off. I was like, like
Season 3, she's
leaving foundlings, finding foundlings.
Making foundlings.
Wow, I gotta go back in. I haven't been.
It's when she's in college, so it's like those
Season 4.
episodes.
Yeah,
Season 4.
Yeah,
That's before she meets Riley.
it's probably around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely after Angel.
Yeah, well, yeah, because he leaves off to do his own show.
Right,
Welcome
Yeah.
to the Buffy podcast,
which was infinitely a better show, actually,
You know what's funny?
until the last season.
Speaking
it
of
got
Buffy,
weird.
Stephanie has been wanting to do a Buffy podcast for a very long time. We did a pilot of one like 5 years ago,
Okay,
and just never got it off the ground.
you may could get Danny for
Mhm.
that.
I'd like, Danny and Steph would probably do it really well. I think
Yeah.
it'd be good.
They'd have fun. Maybe.
Yeah.
I am curious. So, out of people who haven't been announced yet, who do you think will show up?
Kelvin getting us back on track. That's adorbs.
All right, so who's all right?
So far, only 3 have been.
So I think Ming Na will definitely be in there. I think we'll get her
I believe Tamura.
tomorrow. Yeah,
Pedro.
I don't know about that.
I think we'll get Brandon Wayne and the other guy.
Oh,
Who's the other 2 stunt guys.
Okay,
who are
the stunt guys, yeah.
the 3 guys who make the Mandalorian. I think we'll get them.
Do you think James Arnold Taylor will come back?
Maybe
Because he tends to
he's
tends to be the on the panels. He tends to.
yeah. But, Warwick Davis has done it for the last few years, right?
James Arnold Taylor did last one,
No, the last one was done by
or was
Andy Goots and what's his face from Star Wars show.
Oh yeah.
They did because I was at that one. That's Chicago.
Oh yeah.
Because we haven't had one since Chicago.
Yeah, we need another Orlando, but more than likely the next one will be London because they haven't had they haven't had a
I don't know if they're
Europe one in a while.
I don't know if they go back to international. I don't know. It's a lot easier for them, especially with Reed Pop. It's a lot easier for them to have in the United States. And of course, I keep hearing this is the last year for Reed Pop. So
Okay.
For what?
the running Star Wars Celebration. Reed
yeah.
Pop's a company that runs conventions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so they've been handling Star Wars Celebration the last few years.
I would like to see James Arnold Taylor back.
Yeah. Wait,
Who's that?
That's the
Obi-Wan.
voice of Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan
Okay.
for
Clone Wars.
Thank you.
He's going to be in Nashville.
It would be. I think so. Somebody mentioned it on another show I
It's
watched.
ICCC International Collectors Con something.
What about Rosario? Maybe an Ahsoka panel.
I mean, like, who's just going to be there or signing?
Just there.
Pedro Rosario.
What panels do you think are likely to happen?
Okay, so that's the question. So, Mando season 3, we'll get an Ahsoka panel. We'll probably get a trailer for Mando season 3 and get a behind the scenes
For Ahsoka.
We'll definitely get we'll definitely get a trailer for Andor. So we'll have all the Andor people will be there.
Yeah.
To talk about that. Is the
It's the 20th
anniversary of Attack of the Clones.
So Natalie Portman?
Oh, I don't know if we're getting that.
Is she filming anything?
No, I don't know if she might be, but I don't know.
Are they finished with Thor, right?
Yeah. I don't know if she's got a great relationship with Disney. She might. That'd be interesting. Nat showing up.
Jimmy Smits.
I would love Jimmy Smith to show up.
I honestly love to. I'd love to get a Jimmy Smith would be great. Let's see. I'm trying to think who was in it.
But if we get Rosario,
so Ewan and Hayden.
Yep. Because they're going to talk Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan,
because the first
episode. They also can talk Attack of the Clones.
Because the first episode will be out, so they will.
Yeah, because it comes out the Friday or the Wednesday before the celebration.
So they will probably be talking about promoting the rest of the show. I would love a panel with the two of them, Rosario, and then all the voice actors for their versions.
That'd be interesting.
Probably then we'll have the cast of the rest, like the Inquisitors will be there.
Yeah, we'll probably get
the live
action.
Yeah, I think we'll get some of the.
Was that you said we said that's third sister, right? The new one we've never seen.
Yes, Reva's third sister.
The one that looks
Reva
badass.
Yeah, she looks like she's gonna fuck everybody up. I cannot wait.
Take this yak face. I don't know why yak face.
And then
poor yak face.
Maybe we'll get Sam because he likes to show up at Celebration.
And he's been begging. He's been talking to Bryce Dallas Howard apparently.
And I mean,
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah,
no, we're talking about
Samuel Jackson. Yeah, he's been talking to Bryce Dallas.
Yeah. You said Sam, so I don't think you were thinking Samuel L.
Yeah, Samuel.
I was thinking you were thinking Whitworth. I was like,
no.
Samuel.
Every time you say that, I think you're going to say Witwicky, and I'm like, this isn't Transformers.
Yeah.
But no,
but I'm sure
Samuel L. will probably show up for multiple reasons. One, he likes showing up to Celebration. 2, Attack the Clones. And 3, he's trying to really hard push to come back.
I wish he would sign so bad.
Sam Witwer, I mean, I don't know what he's up to, but he might show up just to sign.
He'll be a signer.
What about Mickelson?
Ooh, Matt?
No, not necessarily
Lars. Both.
Especially because they said he's going to be the live Thrawn.
They have not confirmed.
They haven't confirmed it yet. Man, that'd be a nice way to announce it, though.
Yeah, it would.
I mean, also, if they're doing the Ahsoka panel, that would make sense. Announce it there.
So
better than Ezra.
Dave and John both will be there.
Yep.
Better than Ezra. Yeah.
Yeah, Dave and John will be there because they'll be at the Ahsoka panel. They'll be at. Does that mean Deborah Chow will be at the the Obi-Wan panel?
Yeah, Deborah Chow will probably be there if she talks.
Maybe what's her name? Patricia? No. Who did 84 and is doing Rogue Squadron?
Patty Jenkins.
Patty. I was Patricia.
She might show up if they have something to announce, like that they're
if she's
going
there,
into production.
I need her to call me to be in Rogue Squadron.
Yeah, like if they decide to announce that they're going full production, then she'll show up.
I can be
because right now it's in pre-production.
I want to fly an X-wing. It's not. I don't think that's a lot.
Ryan Johnson's gonna come back to annoy Drew and talk about his trilogy. Talking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, because Taika's got
Taika,
what about
yeah.
Bryce?
Right,
Yeah, Bryce will probably be there just to be on a panel.
See, I don't think they'll just have a director to be on. But maybe
Maybe all the directors.
Yeah, maybe
Here's the directors panel.
that would be
Dope
great.
as hell.
I would love a director's panel.
So I guess we'll also get D. Bradley Baker.
Yeah.
For Bad Batch, they'll do a Bad Batch.
Oh yeah,
panel.
they'll do a Bad Batch panel.
And so because he's everybody.
Ooh, him and Tamura on the same panel talking about being
that'd be
clones.
interesting. That'd be interesting.
Because Attack of the Clones anniversary, and plus they're both clones.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Think George shows?
I don't know. Maybe. It's closer to him, so he doesn't have to travel as far.
So the canceled celebration was on the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back.
Correct.
So do you think they do Empire Strikes Back 40th?
No, because I've been looking at their merchandise.
No, the first wave of merchandise has been Attack of the Clones heavy. Absolutely, because they made all the Empire Strikes Back. They've made that merch.
Yeah,
but do they
and
do
people
the
already
panel?
bought them, I think.
But do they do the panel? And then who do you get to come back from the panel? Well, Billy D's going to be there, right?
Billy D's
there.
an easy.
Right.
Lando is in.
If they get Billy D, then they're gonna get Mark because Mark loves these things.
Mark hasn't been at Celebration in a minute. Mark hasn't been at a convention in a minute. So this would be kind of a neat way for Mark. It's close.
It's close.
Mark to come back. Plus, Mark has the Mandalorian connection.
Yep.
I mean,
and then on top of that, I was just talking about it with JD. There's a book coming out with him and Lando, Luke and Lando. But I mean, they're not going to promote that together. But
if Mark shows, Mark signs too.
Yeah, because Mark loves signing.
So I'm gonna be sending money off to get because I need Mark.
Yeah, because Mark's a signer.
I mean, like twice. I got to make a Mandalorian card for him. Then I got an actual Star Wars.
Billy D's a signer too, isn't he? Usually?
Always.
Yeah.
I've got he's on my wall right here.
Yeah.
He's in the book like 3 times.
Yeah. Billy D does everything though.
I kind of want to catch.
Anytime Lando shows up, it's Billy D.
Billy D's doing a convention here in Alabama this summer.
Okay.
And I've always wanted to also get a Colt 45 can signed by him. I don't know if he will sign it though.
He might.
I don't know.
If
That's
not,
a risky question.
That is a risky question. Or at least got an ad poster or something.
You get the giggle and the sign, or you get the get out of my line.
Right.
Well, so does he have? Is there hard feelings with Colt 45? I don't know the history.
No,
No,
it's
it's part of
just,
his career.
I'm sure it's part of that. Oh my god, here we go.
One of the things I need to put it in the office. I actually it's at Dad's house as in my storage. Yeah. But I have a can of pea soup signed by Linda Blair. Because I thought she thought it was funny too. So I was like, because sometimes I'll spend money for a joke,
right?
Yeah. so
yeah. Out of that though, I think that's most of my guesses of like major like who's going to show up and what type of panels we're getting.
Right.
I mean, maybe we get an Acolyte news, but probably not.
No, I think it's too early for that.
Because I don't think we're getting
the High Republic show.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting the Acolyte till like maybe 2024.
Yeah, we're not getting 20. You know, we're not getting till late. If we get it at all.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna get it.
We're gonna get it. It's just time.
So you'll get Mando, Ahsoka. Definitely get Andor.
Definitely get Bad Batch. Definitely get Bad Batch because they're gonna They're gonna announce probably when it's coming out because we don't know. We don't know yet.
Hopefully, right after Obi Wan, Bad Batch makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Because I need to find out about Amiga.
So I guess then they'd be.
Yeah,
I guess Disney will finally have to just bite the bullet and air two shows that are aimed at.
So I keeps popping up. Like Weird Al just recently said he did some music for it. I'm like, oh my god, you needed to release it. It's they made it 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just throw it on Disney Plus. Just throw it on Disney Plus. Let it be silly.
Yeah.
And because there's like 3 seasons. They made like 60 episodes.
Yeah, they made it all.
And so it's like it's just sitting there.
Yeah.
And to never be seen. And like Pablo was talking about it the other day too. Like or him or Matt were talking about like it one of the things that they wish they would come out with is like, because they've seen some, and I've seen a couple of clips that they got on YouTube.
They've got a bunch of clips.
There's a
yeah.
YouTube. There's an episode on the YouTube.
Yeah.
With about Obi Wan, and it's silly as it's what's it get from Robot Chicken? Seth Green. So it's all his humor.
No,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's
because he was the main showrunner.
right. So it's Robot Chicken but animated. It's
Okay.
great.
I mean, and since
deal.
And since they've already done Visions, which proves that they're willing to do non-canon stories,
doing another Visions.
Yeah,
so
they've proven they're willing to do non-canon stories. So why not?
Just let it go. It's out
because you can. Yeah, because you.
They're full.
There's a caterpillar on the power strip down here.
He's made it that far.
Is that yours?
Probably.
What are you gonna name
him? Ben
the caterpillar.
I don't know. He's got a lot of arms. Hello there over there.
Grievous.
We call him Grievous.
We'll have to find him, catch him, and
yeah,
take him back
we'll have to catch
outside.
him after. Yeah.
Poor caterpillar.
He's headed back your way on a cord.
My Star Wars Life official caterpillar.
Right.
That's a T-shirt.
So here's some interesting Mandalorian casting news.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yes.
Yes.
So
I had a good theory on how that's going to work.
please.
So
I
I
wrote it to y'all.
because I've heard that he.
Well,
yeah,
then you share it with the rest of the audience.
yeah. I've heard that he is likely to play somebody important to Legends.
Holy crap! I've missed 17 messages from my kids.
We're on fire. The dog's not breathing.
No, hold on. What is that? So I've got the twins with me. I'm sorry about the dead air.
No, you're
I've
good.
got the twins with me. Here. My wife went outside, and apparently that is on the back door.
Nice.
It is a NF's and not safe for work picture of anatomy that has been drawn into our
The
back
boys
door.
drew dicks.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So my wife is, and both twins are like, it wasn't me. It absolutely wasn't me. So, all right. So, what did I say?
Maybe Sav drew a dick.
Maybe. No, that was too crude.
It's with spray paint. It's a little awkward.
I think it's in I don't know. How long ago did I write this?
Sometime last week.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
like,
Go ahead and give your.
Did I just see Christopher Lloyd is joining Mando season 3?
Yeah.
I
Go
wonder-
ahead and give your theory because I'm looking at a CBR article of their theory.
So he's from 50 years in the future. He's in the Corellian D lore 33 or 334N 334-N, the DeLorean. And he's coming back to stop Luke from taking Ben as a student. Therefore, making Rian Johnson's or Ryan, whatever his name is,
Rian Johnson.
not exist. And that's just purely for Drew's sake.
Yeah. So was that I'm trying to remember if that was an episode that actually aired. Was the episode that one of the episodes that aired where we talked about the Heir to the Empire thing?
Maybe you can. It's okay to
Yeah.
repeat.
Okay, so obviously a while back we talked about the possibility of an Heir to the Empire adaptation.
Right.
That one aired. That one aired.
Absolutely.
So the theory that CBR gives kind of leans even harder into that. They think he's playing Jorah Sabaoth.
Sabaoth. What a dumb name.
I thought it was Kabath.
It's Sabaoth. That's how the audiobook pronounces it. And the second version of the audiobook, the 20th anniversary, the one with Mark Thompson, not the original one, because the original one couldn't even pronounce Chimera.
Okay. The Chimera.
Yeah, Chimera or something like that is how they pronounced it. But yeah, Jorah Sabaoth. I don't know if I'm I mean, if they are going hardcore with the Heir to the Empire, then yeah. But they'd be introducing another Jedi into the show.
Yeah, I don't know. Some of this is a little trying too hard, I guess. If that's
Yeah, but also CBR, not they throw things out.
no. I'm looking at other like Christopher Lloyd parts that would actually I know what I want him to be. because I want the crossover. I want things to be settled once and for all.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to be Captain Kruge and from Star Trek 3. Like the Genesis device remade him like it remade Spock, and he's in a wormhole now. He's in the a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I want a big like crab thing on his head. That's how it works, right?
Sure.
That's what I want. I want him in Star Trek 3, like he's looking for Kirk. I was like, there is no Kirk here, and then he just beats the shit out of the Mandalorian.
90. I don't think he's doing anything to anybody.
I would like to. Ooh.
Well, but look, honestly, Pedro's not either. They have 2 other stunt guys. They could totally do that for the Klingon guy.
Oh,
Man.
so if they do Heir to the Empire, I'd rather see him play Captain Pelion. Captain Pelion. Captain Pelion.
Yeah, Pelion to me is a lot younger than Christopher Lloyd. He was always that like mid-level, mid 40s, 50s range.
Pelion.
I think he could do a good.
And I'll tell you this right now.
Yeah.
If they bring Klingons and crap into Star Wars, I'm taking Drew's route. Done. Done.
He's a good Klingon, though.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's not great.
You
Klingons.
just don't want that.
If you bring
your Star Trek
peanut butter over into my chocolate,
it might be delicious.
I'm flipping the table.
It might be delicious.
I'm done.
It might be delicious.
Yeah,
done.
you might end up making
Reese's Cups, man.
Yeah.
Reese's Cups are great.
You know what I mean.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, live a little, because in that same movie, you get John Larroquette too as a Klingon.
Oh, good Lord.
And so
He should just go be a public defender. And
Big Bird's coming back. I can't.
Is
wait.
it really?
Yeah.
It's coming. Melissa Ranch was in Big Bang Theory. She's executive producing, and she's playing Harry Stone's daughter.
Okay.
Who's now got a night court.
Okay.
And so I watched Night Court way too much.
Oh, I did too back in the day.
Now I watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
when we were at
Pensacon, I watched he was playing you were playing Knights of the Old Republic, right?
I was playing the Old Republic. Yeah.
He was playing Old Republic, and I'm just watching Night Court episodes because
and I'm listening because I like the show as well.
Yeah.
man, I was watching 5th season. It
was a Marky Post.
Bull.
I
I
can't remember his name.
Richard Mole.
Yep.
Then
And
there was
Larroquette and
John Larroquette
and
then
Harry Anderson.
And then there was Mac, the
the
guy, the assistant
stenographer.
No, he wasn't stenographer. He was a court he was a court assistant, right? He just assisted with all the cases for the judge. And goddamn, that show's so good. But it's on like IMDb TV, which is an Amazon product, but it's for free.
Right.
And like when I get, that's like how I relax. I'm
I'm
watching 2 or 3 episodes of Night Court before I watch anything else.
I want to roll back to
Star Wars
Obi-Wan. Well, specifically to Obi-Wan. So we got official confirmation of somebody who is not in the show.
Yeah, no Maul.
Which I am happy.
Yeah, it makes sense. His story ends.
No, the problem is there was Maul in it.
Yeah, the problem was that there was Maul. I'm glad he's not.
No, because Maul in the first draft, and then Disney wanted rewrites, and then it was Filoni who just suggested Vader,
which makes more I would be okay with neither, but Vader makes more sense than Maul to me at this point.
I'm okay with either. Maul actually makes more sense, but if he finds Maul outside of not on Tatooine, so if they can't fight on Tatooine.
Yeah, they can't fight on Tatooine because
Vader and Obi-Wan's not going to fight.
Same thing with Vader and I'm still a proponent that Vader and Obi-Wan will rematch on Mustafar, specifically at Fortress Vader, because we know Fortress Vader's in the show.
Yeah,
and we know that the terminology that they have said is that it's a rematch.
And I use but the learner.
Yeah.
So is he still the learner?
He's going to have to be because the last time we met, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. It's going to have to be because he wasn't a learner on Mustafar.
No, but it's like it's also 10 years after he's gotten the suit, so it's like how much learning have you got? More do you got to figure out?
Oh, maybe Obi-Wan schools him.
Yeah,
and it was like you still have a lot to learn.
Right.
I mean that absolutely could happen because look at what happens. Even though, I mean, I imagine Obi-Wan is bored as hell on Tatooine. All he's doing is like Tai Chi katas with his saber because he absolutely owns Maul.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, because he tricks Maul into thinking he's going to do one move, and then.
But he owns Maul.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's gonna. I'm not saying beat down Vader.
No.
But Vader has probably gotten some overconfidence in his hunting down the rest of the Jedi because he is a great Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Or was like,
and he's a great Sith,
and he's a great Sith, and he's a great swordsman, and he's a great powerhouse. We saw the end of Rogue One, and he's not to Rogue One yet.
We've seen him in Rebels, and he's just a beast.
Right, but he's not even but he's not there yet.
Yeah, he's not there.
Yeah, he's not there.
So Obi-Wan, halfway through his journey of the end of Revenge of the Sith to we see him in Twin Sons and then A New Hope, he's still Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
I mean he's
got to get from Ewan to Alec Guinness.
Here, I think is a problem with this, and this is the problem with trying to retcon and retrofit this all into the trilogy. Is that so? We're going to get an epic fight between Obi-Wan and Vader because that's what everyone's clamoring for, this epic fight, which we're going to get.
Yeah,
and then it's going to lead to the fight on
the old man,
Death Star, which is not epic.
No,
it's kind of lame.
Well, so there's one easy way to fix it:
injuries.
No,
that we see.
I mean, sure, but no. He says something along the lines of, "One day, it's not going to be me. Somebody is going to have the power to take you down for good."
Yeah,
you know, but it'll be because he does make that. If you strike me down, I'll become more powerful than you can ever imagine. Yeah. I bet they tie that back in.
Sure, have to.
Yeah,
because that wasn't a fight on the Death Star, and I never actually saw it as a fight. No. It was a sacrifice.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a motivation. It was an impetus for Luke's journey.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Obi-Wan's like, I'm good. I'm done. I'm gonna go hang out with Qui-Gon.
And
let's go.
Yep. Troll Yoda.
So yeah, I could. Two of them are throwing peanuts at Yoda's head. That's why he's gone crazy on Dagobah. And then he's like, "What is a carrot? I don't want a carrot."
But yeah, so that's my theory in regards to that.
So does Yoda like annoy the preschoolers before they can get in this class? That's how he picks which ones to get. You know,
probably
the ones who don't like throw a tantrum and like Sith choke somebody. They're like
one to save the day, which is canon. Because he referenced, well, even before then, there's short stories of him going to Obi-Wan. It should be Leia that deals with Vader, not Luke.
What story is that in canon?
That is in the short story collection for the 40th of Empire.
Oh. There is another Skywalker.
Yeah, he
That's going to be my last word.
Yeah, like Yoda never believed it.
I'm either going to be like that, or I'm going to be like, the code is 483117. And they're like, code to what, Grandpa? And then like forever they're trying to figure out my mystery. That's kind of what
I can't wait till what's going to happen at my funeral.
I don't want to be. I'll be sad.
Oh, but it'll be funny. But you've never read Wheel of Time, have you?
No.
Have you ever read Wheel of Time?
Not yet.
Okay. I know we've talked about it.
Yeah.
After season 2, we'll talk because it'll make more sense after this season 2 of the show.
Gotcha.
Well, just tell me later because I ain't gonna watch it.
Yeah.
Got too much to watch. I've been watching Infinity Train.
Yeah, I need to watch the animated.
That sounds like porn. What?
No, Infinity Train. It's a kids show.
Okay, now I feel really awkward.
Yeah,
and it's my friend Kisa turned me on to it
up in Jersey, New York,
Staten Island.
Yeah,
and so we've been watching it together. And because I've been, throughout the pandemic, we've been sharing movies.
Yeah. And
she was like, "I'm really excited. This is one of my favorite things. I want to share it with you." And I'm like, "Absolutely. I'm happy to watch it. I have no idea what this is, and this is not a Star Wars thing, so I don't care. Whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure. There are it's 10, 11-minute shorts. They're it's a season, 11-minute shows, and that makes a season. So it's they're really easy to watch. But the first season is about a girl who parents are divorcing or have divorced, and she's dealing with all that, and she's dealing with it kind of poorly, and she ends up trying to run away from home to go to coding camp because that's what kids do now, code.
Okay.
There's a camp for coders. Go figure.
Okay.
Back in my day, we called them nerds and we beat them up, but apparently now they gather. I'm kidding.
It's a gathering.
And instead of going to coding camp, she ends up on this train, and she has to learn how to deal with her parents' divorce. Every train car is like a different world or a different puzzle, and it's a different episode. And at first it's like, okay, I get this, and then it's like, holy shit, I don't get it. It suddenly becomes like Saw for kids.
Oh no!
And it's like, I'm just like,
oh no!
And so, first season's good. Second season's amazing.
Okay.
And so, but they're short. I recommend it if the kids haven't seen it, watch it with the kids. It's like because it's trippy as hell.
Okay.
It is trippy as hell.
What's that on?
HBO Max. The seasons are on HBO Max.
Yeah, because it was a Cartoon Network show.
Okay.
Yeah, all 4 seasons. It's only 4 seasons, and they're like I said, 11 minutes piece, and they're 10, so they're short.
Cool.
I've been through 2 seasons. It's been like sex season trippy. So
sweet.
But it's got an entry. Ernie Hudson's in it.
Hell yeah.
And Kate Mulgrew she played Captain Janeway on Voyager. She's in it.
Right.
And a couple other people.
I didn't figure Ernie Hudson would ever do anything with trains again.
Nice. What else can we talk about Star Wars? You said there was a book.
Yes.
He's excited about the book.
So
I'm glad one of us reads.
Right.
So they recently, because StarWars.com always does the excerpts releases. So they released an excerpt of the book Shadow of the Sith, which is to focus on.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
Yeah. And it focuses on Luke and Lando as they, in between, it's after episode 6, and it's them investigating Exegol. And so the Sith world from Rise of Skywalker.
Right.
So Drew's going to hate this book. And the excerpt it's very emotional, actually. It's Luke communing with the Force, specifically using the tauntaun seeing stones that we see in Mandalorian. And he communicates to Anakin a little bit, and they have a moment.
Nice.
And it's a really good moment. I think it was like a 6-page excerpt, so it really goes into detail without giving too much away at the same time.
Very cool.
So I'm interested in it because it's going to add to the lore. It's going to add to the Sith lore. It's going to add to like specifically the Exegol lore, because it's a world they're really building up in the comics, at least.
Yeah.
Because Vader knows about Exegol.
Yeah, because he knows it in the comics.
Yeah, because he's found out about it. He doesn't know everything, obviously, although now he would as a Force spirit. But also we know that the Force spirits, while knowing everything, also know not to share everything.
Yeah.
Because they have a wider scope of going, oh, this doesn't need to be shared. We as an audience would disagree sometimes, but...
Right.
But yeah. So I've already pre-ordered the audiobook, but I pre-order all the Star Wars books.
Fair enough.
That book's about the Sith. And Paula Hidalgo posted this on Twitter this last week, and I thought this was interesting. So, how many times the word Sith is said in the Star Wars films?
In the 9?
In the 9.
It's probably like a dozen.
34.
Is it 34?
How many times is it said in the original trilogy?
3.
0.
So I didn't think it was, but I couldn't remember where Dark Lord of the Sith showed up.
It almost did in A New Hope. Did you know that?
That makes sense. Because wasn't that basically just going to be what Vader was?
No, actually, the line was said by Toggy.
Oh, Tag.
Is it Tag?
It's Tag.
Tag. I've heard so many different.
I trust Star Wars Explained. He says Tag.
Tag. It is. Tag when he's complaining, saying
he says sorcerer ways.
Right.
Yeah.
But there's a. You know what?
Is it? So was it during that scene?
I will. Yeah, it is. There's a cut version of the saying. You know what? It may actually be in this thread too on Twitter. But you know what? I'm just going to go to YouTube and do it this way. But most of them have been said in the prequel trilogy, and then a few times in the sequel trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
How many times has the word Sith have been used in Shakespeare?
Twice.
25 times.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And hold on, New Hope, deleted scene. Tag. Love this dead air. You guys are.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to. So
I watched the scene.
I'm trying to figure out what.
So you haven't referenced the sequel trilogy yet, right? Because I'm trying to figure. I'm trying to figure out in the sequel trilogy how many times they say it. Maybe once.
I don't know.
Oh, the sequel trilogy. He said like 13 times.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out what he was writing about Shakespeare.
Oh, Shakespeare.
I will tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got the answer to that.
I got the answer to that.
It's probably a weird abbreviation that he just made up.
So it in Shakespeare, he uses it once in All's Well, once in Edward III, 4 times in Hamlet, 3 times in Henry VI, twice in King Lear, twice in Measure for Measure, once in The Merry Wives of Windsor, twice in Othello, once in Taming of the Shrew, 3 times in Titus Andronicus, 3 times in Troilus and Cressida, 2 times, once in Two Gentlemen, and twice in Venus and Adonis. And do you know what Sith means?
No, that's why I was wondering. What does he mean for it to mean?
It is a slang for the word since, as in since you've been gone.
Huh.
Since you've been gone.
I know. I was just thinking Kelly Clarkson missed the boat on that one.
Right. Sith, you've been gone. I mean, I'm trying to find this talk thing. It was just.
Now I want a Weird Al parody of it with Sith, you've been gone.
I can literally write that in an hour.
I mean, Weird Al loves his Star Wars parodies.
Right.
That's true. He needs to do a new one. He hasn't done one in a while.
Yep.
If I see him in Pensacola, I'll ask him.
Yeah. It's how I remember the ages of Anakin and Padme in Phantom Menace, because somebody got that wrong, and it's like, I remember that because of that song. Because he predicted everything before the film was actually out. Are you trying to think of the lyrics?
Oh no, it's Sith you've been gone. We can see with a clear head. The light side is strong. I mean, I could.
Yeah.
Like let me sit down and play with the meter.
Yep.
And I could have fun with that. Can't hit the notes. I can have fun with it.
I tell you, he's gone too far. This Sith Lord sent by the Emperor will be our undoing. Until this battle station is fully operational, we are vulnerable.
Oh yeah, so this Sith Lord, and like Sith is such a cool word. Though.
Yeah,
I mean, like for made up words, it's great.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
all words are made up.
True, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
My favorite lines, right? Anytime I get to say that line from Endgame, I'm just happy.
all words are made up.
The made up word.
Yeah.
All words are made up. Yes, sweet rabbit.
Other than that, I don't think there's any other major news.
No, I think we're just kind of
And now you're caught up.
Now you're caught up.
Yeah.
We're not. Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm out of that Star Wars stuff. Are you?
Yeah.
I'm out of
There's some toy stuff, but the toy stuff's all weird and
what? Oh,
Your $280
I saw
Lego.
Yeah, should I talk about that?
yes, talk about your $280 Lego.
It's the 260. It's a Revan Lego.
Plus shipping.
Not a Revan Lego.
Yeah, it's a Revan Lego, Darth Revan, and it's not even in a box. It's in a bag. I will send you the picture so you can post it right here for everybody to see.
So have you gotten it in?
No, I haven't ordered it because
it's $280.
Also,
shipping. We were talking about it. I don't think you actually bought it.
So
no. I joked though with my.
So I guess this is a custom.
No. This is official from Lego. It's in a bag though. It's one of their bagged ones, not boxed.
I didn't know they had bag ones.
Either. I got a Revan shirt coming though.
Yeah, I got a Revan shirt. Yeah. That's
yeah,
cool.
and I'm gonna get one apparently because now I know.
Yeah, he's out there, the guy that made it.
Oh, that's cool. Did he make the Ahsoka shirt?
I don't think so. But he loves, he has a new dog named Ahsoka.
Okay.
So, he loves some Ahsoka.
I maybe should show him my autograph collection, see what you think about that.
Yeah. And
I got both of them I got both Ahsokas in that one, but
Oh, and they officially launched Cal Kestis lightsaber at
yeah, which looks cool, but I'm still disappointed because I want Kanan's.
Yeah, I forget. One of my friends voted for a different one. I can't remember which one he voted for, but
I want one that can shoot bubbles,
'cause-
so that I
Like-
can have like Ezra's.
So- yeah,
Ezra's.
yeah.
Ezra's would be good.
It's like
it's a bubble gun.
But John can make that.
probably.
Probably can make a.
Make it a water gun.
Oh, even better. Oh man, we gotta get John on that. John have fun doing that. 3D print that. He figure that out.
Right.
But now I think we're caught up.
All right. Well, that's the Sky saying this is our contribution to the multiverse. Go out to make yours, and may the force be with you.
I knew you were gonna say that.
This is the way.
General Kenobi.
I love it. Woohoo! Cold open.
Yep.
I'm always freezing during these.
Because
Why?
they're cold.
Oh, okay.
Need that tauntaun.
Don't ever do that again. Or if you do it directly on camera so I can make a GIF out of it.
There we go.
The tauntaun noises.
I know.
I mean,
look at that camera. Make it again. Yeah, that's a GIF now. That does not. It does not look like what you're trying to do.
I don't care.
I'm gonna put the GIF and go. I swear they're tauntaun noises. I'm telling you,
I don't give a shit.
Making
Go
that
for
this
it.
week. You ready?
Yeah. By the way, in that picture you posted, what was I talking about? That
I don't know,
this?
but I think that's going to be our official picture because
Yeah.
I think it sums it up.
Yeah,
you just got something. Drew's kind of looking at us disappointed. Caleb's happy to exist. I'm just like, just trying to keep it together. I saw that picture and went, yeah, that sums it up.
Yeah.
That's just a good picture of us. I think that's going to be the official picture. I'm actually going to, because I'm, one day I hope we have fans. I'm going to print those out so we can sign and do signings with them one day. That's going to be the one. And the one for Cult Movie is the one we've done. We shot out there because the ones we shot out there didn't turn out right.
Yeah.
None of them turned out right.
That sucks.
So Frank sent me back all of them and said, can you pick 10? And I was like, no problem. And I did do it in like 5 minutes. He goes, how'd you do it so fast? I went, have a W bridge. I just line them all up and I mean, quick, easy. And so I knew what I was looking for specifically in these things. And I'm sending them off to Emily next month so she can get them turned into vinyl banners, which was the original idea. So when we do cons, we can set the banners up. And so it's got, this is what the show is and here how to reach us so they can text and stuff when they can sign up while we're there.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
Sure. Just go look at you.
Just look at me.
Yeah.
Well, look at you too.
Oh.